Welcome back. Remember this theme song? Gee, that was put the fear of God into you one day. It's widely regarded as one of the greatest TV shows of all time. The Sopranos ran for 6 seasons and redefined television drama.
The stars of the series are currently in Australia, and this morning they're with us to spill all the secrets from behind the scenes. The show has won 21 Emmy Awards and 5 Golden Globes.
We wanted to stay Italian and preserve the things that meant something to us: honor and family and loyalty. And some of us wanted a piece of the action.
The Sopranos changed the small screen landscape, and it's been hailed as the best television series of all time.
Just when they thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
The show followed an Italian-American mobster boss named Tony Soprano, his extended family and his criminal organisation.
And you better pay me the respect that I gave your brother, or we're gonna have a problem. A bad one.
Now, for the first time in Australia, cast members are taking fans behind the scenes of the legendary show. In conversation with The Sopranos, tours the country from this week.
Look at this. I'm a little bit scared. The stars of The Sopranos, Michael Imperioli, Steve Scirrippa and Vincent Pastore join us now. Honestly, it's like sitting with the mob here. You guys were well cast.
David's scarier than us.
Oh, no.
Do you get confused for real mobsters at any time in real life?
I'm on the lam.
Have
we? Of course.
Yeah, we do, especially here in Australia the last few days.
Really?
Oh, yeah. People, I get in the elevator in the hotel, people get out. They don't want to ride with me.
Really?
I think, you know, people sometimes, you've been playing this character for a long time and they just assume that you're that guy. You know?
Yeah. But we're not.
No.
We're actors.
Well, particularly you're the most ruthless of the lot of them. How
I did what I was told. I was a good soldier.
How hard was it to play that character?
It was fun more than hard, you know. For an actor, it was a dream role. There was so much to play, you know, so much emotion, so much drama, and it was so well written. So it was a lot of fun more than anything.
It was a very special show, wasn't it? Michael, you were the opposite. You were one of the sweetest characters on the show.
Yes.
Was that fun to play or disappointing?
No, you know, when I got the role, they never told me who the guy was. They just kind of took it. The writing was so good, and I only killed someone. I killed one guy throughout the series, and that was because I was forced to by Tony Soprano. So I was the kindler, gentler.
Only one.
As opposed to me, I was the rat, and I killed a lot of guys. I also killed Elvis. I hit him with a hammer.
So terrifying.
How many people can say that?
No, exactly. Elvis certainly left the building when you were around, that's for sure. What was it, right at the very start, it went for so long, did you realise it would be such a massive hit?
Well, you were there from the beginning. I came in the second season.
No, when we were shooting the first season, we knew we were onto something good. Whether or not it was going to be a hit or people were going to watch, we didn't know. But then when it aired in 1999, the reviews were just out of control. Like in America, the journalists just were over the top and kind of forced the public to watch.
And that's when we got picked up and went into season 2. So we really were only, I mean, even though we were signed for 7 seasons, we didn't think we were going to go to the second season.
Really?
And then it just
Isn't that amazing?
Then it just blew up. I mean, you know, the people were having soprano parties, 20, 30 people at a time on Sunday nights, and you know. So it really just went crazy. And the show is a once-in-a-lifetime, honestly, experience for all of us and everyone that's been involved. It's not going to happen again.
Because, you know, we talk about Game of Thrones now, a massive... You were that in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Right, we
were,
but we didn't have the benefit of like social media or streaming or any of that. But when it was on, when the premiere episode, you know, that was the only way to see it. That was the only way you were going to see it. There was no...
And a lot of people didn't have HBO.
Yeah, not that many people.
They didn't have it.
More people have HBO now. There's probably more people watching The Sopranos now than back then. With streaming and all the services. You know, you watched it. It was HBO Sunday night. That's when
Well,
the show was
you
on.
guys in Sex and the City were the turning point.
Yes.
You put HBO on the map.
Yes.
So-
Tell them that when our salaries come up.
I hope you're still getting a cut. So now they're doing a prequel. So
Yes.
what do you
Yeah.
think about that? I mean, if there'll never be another Sopranos, but what do you make of a prequel?
Listen, David Chase is writing it. Jim's son, Michael Gandolfini, is playing a young Tony Soprano. I think it'll be great.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever David Chase does, I have to think it's going to be a good project.
Let's talk about the show. You're touring it around the country. What do you do? What's the show entail?
Well, the show is we give you a little
magic, a little tap dance, a little
Vinny
jazz.
does cartwheels. He opens up with cartwheels, and then he's going to box a kangaroo.
I'm gonna box a kangaroo. Yeah.
The kangaroo will come off second best. Vinny is frightening.
So what we do is that we've been doing the tour in this in the United States, and
yeah.
we have a comic. He'll open the show. He's a really funny guy. He's here from Australia, Bruno Curry.
Yeah, Cucina.
Yeah, Lucia.
Yeah.
So we got Bruno with us.
know that.
He'll open the show.
Had to be
and
Italian.
then we show clips from the show, clips, and then we do a question and answer.
First, we get interviewed on stage and we talk about all behind-the-scenes stuff or stories.
Do
that
people want to
nobody
know?
knows. The
Because
people
the
want to
fans,
know.
the Soprano fans are rusted
They
on
do.
and die hard.
They
And
are.
then we take questions
Then we
from the
open it
audience.
to the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And anything you ever wanted to ask a soprano, now's your chance. Come to one of
Then
our
we
shows.
do a photo op with VIP holders.
and then afterwards we do a meet and greet.
And across his generations, a young bloke in my office is taking his mother, who's a huge fan, so they're doing a date
If there's
together.
anything you ever want to know, and we've been doing big crowds everywhere, and we're
That's
in
great.
Sydney, we're in Canberra tomorrow night, and Sydney Saturday, and Perth, and Adelaide, and the Gold Coast. So-
Do you reveal, does Tony Soprano die?
We talk about that.
Yeah.
We go into
What do
it.
you think?
Well, you got to come to the show and we'll talk about
Because
it.
it wasn't.
Hey, Dave, buy a ticket, Dave.
Buy a ticket and come down.
Do what they tell you to do.
Yeah, I will. It was all wrapped up nicely. Your last show left everyone hanging.
And they're still talking about it.
12,
to
the
leave
show's
12
been off
years
the
later.
air 12 years.
Get asked that
Not
more
a
than
day
anything.
goes by when someone doesn't ask.
Talk about
Really?
Yeah.
And so is that what, I was going to say, what do people ask you when you open it to the audience in your chat?
They
Say, why
got
did the
all
screen
kinds
go
of stuff.
blank?
Really?
Yeah.
They ask us all kinds of questions, personal questions, whatever you want to ask. Anytime you ever thought of asking a soprano something, we will give you an answer.
Yeah.
How much blood did they go through on set? Fake blood?
Lots of
Blood.
it.
Well, when I got shot, there was like 13 bullets in me. That was a lot of blood.
I got shot pretty good too. Yeah, I got shot in the train store.
And you?
That's an
you did all
occupational
the
hazard.
shooting. Have you got
know?
blood on you now?
No, not yet.
You did all the shooting.
We
got
shoot,
suffocated.
you know.
We ate a lot on the show.
ate
We
a
talk
lot.
about the food. The food was great.
Big
Was it
part.
real food?
It was real food.
real
And
food.
we really ate too. You know, not pushing it around the plate. We eat. Look at us. We eat.
I'm on a diet. Speak for yourself.
It just reminded me of the character. Did they base the character in The Simpsons, Fat Tony, on you?
No, it's not based on him.
I don't
that?
ever watch the show.
Fat Tony on The Simpsons.
Fat
Is that
Tony
what that was
Is based on me?
He's the
No.
mob boss. I'm
It's
sure
Joe
he's
Mantegna
based
does
on you.
the voice.
Oh, I didn't know.
Why did they give me the voice?
Good
Why?
question. You better look into that.
You got them all riled up early
You
in the
just started a
morning.
big problem right now.
You're getting them riled up early in the morning.
Go and knock him off.
We have
You
other
just skip the
interviews to do. Look what you're doing now.
You open a big can of worms.
I'm going to end up with a horse's head in my bed, for sure.
We're being told to rap. You rap them.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not.
Gentlemen, it's so good to meet you. Welcome to Australia.
Thanks for having us.
Please don't look at me like that, Vinny.
Like what? I'm flirting with you.
You're
This is my flirtation look.
It's working
It's called-
swimmingly, Vinny. Look at that.
It's
Fat
called-
Tony, she just met you for
It's
2
called...
minutes. She called you fat.
In